Live from WTVO 17 and your home team, Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
We're learning more about why Rockford's proposed temporary casino site was denied a license. Illinois Gaming Board records show an incident with a gun may be partially to blame.
Plus, the trial of a Rockford police officer accused of sexual assault will move forward. We'll share why a judge denied the request for dismissal.
That's some of the things really take away from the experiences here is just all the people, and that's going to be the thing that I will always have with me and that'll mean the most to me.
It's the end of an era for the Rockford Fire Department. Chief Derek Bergson reflects on his time in the Forest City. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. Illinois Gaming Board releases new information about why it denied a temporary casino license to Giovanni's Restaurant and Convention Center.
The board says owner Joe Castrogiovanni failed to report he'd been arrested for a shooting incident at his home. Castrogiovanni's attorney tells us this isn't over. Joe and Sue Castrogiovanni had just returned to their Weldon Road home late last July 23rd when their security system alerted them to a car coming up their private driveway. Joe's attorney tells us Joe told Ogle County Sheriff's Police the unfamiliar vehicle stopped several times before making it to the front of the home. By then, Joe was outside with a handgun and yelled at them to leave his property. When they didn't, he fired a shot over the car. Joe says a second shot accidentally hit the car. The two people inside were not hurt and the driver sped off. Joe pleaded guilty to reckless conduct in October. Records from the Illinois Gaming Board indicate that incident is one of the reasons it denied a gambling supplier application to the Castrogiovannis. The IGB says Castrogiovanni didn't disclose the incident to the board until September 15th, nearly 2 months after his arrest. IGB rules require timely notification of all arrests. In a hearing last month, Gaming Board Administrator Marcus Fruchter said there's another reason he recommended denial of a supplier's license.
Based on conduct and associations that would jeopardize the integrity of gaming and discredit or tend to discredit the state and Illinois gaming.
But so far, the Gaming Board has not elaborated on what that means. Michael Aspero, attorney for the Castrogiovannis, has requested a hearing regarding the denial of the supplier application. Aspero says they're requesting the hearing to, quote, clear Joe's good name and impeccable reputation. In his request for a hearing, Aspero says, simply put, Mr. and Mrs. Castrogiovanni do not have any affiliation or association with organized crime, Italian or otherwise. Aspero says if they're granted a hearing, the Castrogiovannis and many credible and well-respected members of the Rockford community would testify to their character. As of now, Aspero says Giovanni's Restaurant and Convention Center is still owned by Joe and Sue Castrogiovanni. It's up to IGB Administrator Marcus Fruchter as to whether the Gaming Board will grant their request for a hearing.
A Rockford police officer known for his interactions with the community appears in court. Eric Thurmond is accused of sexual assault. Today, the judge ruled on a motion by Thurmond's lawyers to dismiss the case. Rachel Perry was there. Rachel, is the case moving forward?
Yeah, Eric, the case continues. Former Rock House officer Eric Thurmond is still charged with criminal sexual assault from the 2019 incident. His attorney argued in April for his case to be dismissed, claiming the grand jury was given false and misleading information from the victim. Well, Judge Deborah Schaefer denied that dismissal. She says the woman maintained this was a non-consensual sexual encounter with Thurmond.
That was consistent throughout. The details of it, there may be inconsistencies, but I believe those inconsistencies would be appropriate for cross-examination at trial. And so I just don't find that it rises to that level of a due process violation. So the defense motion to dismiss will be denied.
Thurmond is expected back in court May 13th. He remains on paid administrative leave. We will have more details on what Schaefer said about the dismissal tonight at 6. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Rachel. 3 people are dead after an explosion inside an Illinois State Park. This happened last night at Starved Rock in LaSalle County. Around 7:20, first responders were called to an area near a boat ramp. 3 men were found dead on the scene. Investigators say they died after igniting a black powder substance. The men haven't been identified. Autopsies are planned. No foul play or criminal activity suspected. Investigators are now looking into what triggered the blast.
Rockford's fire chief has officially landed in Colorado to take over the Fort Collins Fire Department.
Derek Bergston clocked out this morning after spending more than 2 decades in the Forest City. Whitney Martin sat down with him before his last day as he calls his departure a bittersweet goodbye.
That was when it all started.
Rockford Fire Chief Derek Bergston never imagined this young recruit, pictured here at just 23 years old,
I, Derek Bergston, do solemnly swear,
would be the future head of the department.
He said, "You're going to be the next chief of the fire department." I'm like, sure thing. You know, it's like, I mean, I had 5 years on. It's like, yeah, okay.
If only he listened to a former chief who saw a leader before he saw it in himself.
And he came, you know, to my swearing in. He said, "I told you," he said, "I could tell by, you know, how much you were committed to the organization and how much you love what you're doing that you were going to be the next fit."
Timber is dry, it's old.
His coworkers say his love and passion for the job is an understatement, focusing on community during our darkest moments and the times in between.
I think that's what really makes me sad is when you think about those relationships and those bonds and experiences that you're leaving behind.
Bergston leaving behind changes that will continue after he heads to Colorado, including his work to save lives, improving the cardiac survival rate, upgrading equipment, trucks, and ambulances, creating an annual program that reunites survivors with heroes, and becoming one of only 20 departments in the world to receive a special dual accreditation.
And there isn't really anything that I would have changed. You know, all the decisions were made for, you know, the right reasons. And, you know, like I tell everyone here, it's like if you want to keep moving forward, you got to make decisions, you're going to make mistakes. And the really thing that sets the tone of your character is how you react to those mistakes.
Bergston is only Rockford's 10th chief. He says while his wife and kids are moving to Colorado, it's bittersweet knowing he's walking away from the other family he's had for the last 25 years.
I mean, this is my hometown, always will be.
The city's fire and police commissioners already named an interim chief. Division Chief Bob Vertez officially takes over Saturday. Commissioners hired a search firm to find a permanent replacement.
The April jobs report is out and analysts describe the numbers as disappointing. According to the Labor Department, the U.S. economy added 266,000 jobs last month. That's much lower than the nearly 800,000 in March. Many experts say the economy is recovering, but employers are having a hard time finding workers to fill open jobs. That's especially true in restaurants and other service sectors. We shared the struggles of some local businesses with you yesterday. Right now, the economy is still 8 million jobs below its pre-pandemic level. Rockford High School seniors get help to pay for preparing to be a part of that workforce. Rockford Promise awarded 160 full-ride scholarships this year. Those scholarships can be used at Rock Valley College, Rockford University, or Northern Illinois University. East has the largest class of recipients with 60. Rockford Promise started in 2007 with 5 partial scholarships.
This is a rewarding feeling. This is a hopeful feeling that our education system is heading in the right direction, and also that our partnerships with our institutions are headed in the right direction. We're communicating with each other to help the needs of our young people.
To qualify, students must have a 3.0 grade point average. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from a young woman benefiting from the nonprofit.
Rockford City Market's getting bigger for its 12th season. The change comes as 24 new businesses are added to this year's lineup. In all, 54 vendors will be on hand for opening day. Of those, 61% are minority or women-owned. The extra space will also allow for better social distancing. Booths will be spread 6 feet apart. Market organizers say it was tough planning with the uncertainty of COVID.
Every market year is a lot of work. There's a lot that goes into it. The staff works not only really hard on a Friday night, but they work really hard all week. And they do it for this community. That's really what it's about. So it's about everybody.
Opening night for Rockford City Market is May 21st.
Anglers work to solve a housing problem at a local lake.
People won't live in the homes they're building, but fish will. Ari Bruckman caught up with the team today at Rock Cut, and Ari, their efforts are about making sure there's plenty of stock to keep their hobby alive.
Yeah, Eric and Mimi, fish populations are important to keeping lakes and rivers environmentally balanced, which is why one local organization is making their top priority to protect smaller fish. Today, the Rock Valley Anglers Club added 40 structures to Pierce Lake. They're designed to protect smaller fish from getting eaten by larger fish, which leaves those larger fish open to fishermen. Each structure costs around $75, but the club received over 20 sponsorships covering all the expenses for the structures. For project director Jerry Fisher, this was a personal achievement he will always be grateful for.
It was kind of interesting. He said it's kind of like it's one of the more fun things I've ever done in my life was putting these together. I said it's kind of like Legos for fish.
Coming up at 6, we'll hear from another fisheries biologist who explains how these structures are eco-friendly. Eric and Mimi.
Now your first warm weather forecast with meteorologist Kevin Doom.
Well, temperatures across the state line today failed to escape the 50s. Now, that's the first time this May that temperatures didn't at least make it into the 60s. Right now, temperatures at 56 here in Rockford, 54 up in Janesville, 52 in Monroe, and 56 right now down in Dixon. We can thank, in part at least, a cool breeze out of the north. Pretty strong breeze that we've been seeing most of the day. Sustained wind speed still around 15 to 20 miles an hour across much of the area. Gusts for much of the day were blowing around 30 miles an hour. And a cooler day will eventually lead to a fairly cool night here in the state line with temperatures dropping down to the low to mid 30s. The National Weather Service has issued a frost advisory for tonight for the entire area. And this cooler weather is going to stick with us for quite some time. Definitely through the weekend. Temperatures probably not escaping the 50s again for Saturday, and especially not for Sunday. And then temperatures finally getting back into the 60s for Monday. But you can see we still remain below normal all the way through the middle of the week. So this cooler weather is going to stick with us at least for the next several days. Now here's a live look over the Park Hills Golf Course, in Freeport using a Merciel SkyTrack. We're still seeing more cloud cover overhead than blue sky, pretty much what we've been seeing all day. We haven't really seen any rain yet today, though. However, that could possibly change. We do have a system up to our northeast bringing some showers along the lake here on the eastern side of Wisconsin. There is a slight chance that a few of those could possibly fall in the state line. Few very brief passing showers later on this evening, particularly in the northeastern portion of the state line. The vast majority of us, though, should expect to stay dry for the rest of our Friday, but we will see a pretty good chance for some rain this weekend, and that chance is still tied to this system that's still well down to our southwest here before it makes its way up through the plains and eventually up into the state line. So let's time this out for you. We should remain dry through the rest of the evening and through the overnight. A lot of our cloud cover is actually going to be clearing out here over the next several hours. That's going to leave us with fairly clear skies. That's going to help our temperatures drop down to near freezing tonight. We should wake up to a decent amount of sunshine tomorrow, but more clouds will be building through the morning and into the afternoon out ahead of this system as it approaches the state line. Should enter the state line, start bringing us some showers as early as the latter part of the afternoon, possibly early evening, and then rain will likely continue for us through the rest of the evening and into the overnight. And even as we head into the early morning hours of Sunday, as temperatures once again drop back down to the 30s, there is a chance that we could see a few snowflakes fall for a little while as well. And then we do hang on to a chance for a few scattered showers here and there through much of our Sunday. Now tonight, temperatures dropping down to likely the mid-30s for us here in Rockford. Much of the state line, though, likely falling into the lower 30s, bringing that potential for some frost tonight. And temperatures, as we saw once again, likely stuck in the 50s tomorrow with at least a good amount of sunshine for the morning before clouds build ahead of that system rolling in the afternoon. 50s again for Sunday with that chance for a few scattered showers here and there. Now following this weekend, most of this upcoming week should be dry, but temperatures likely won't get back up to normal until the end of the week and approaching the weekend.
Now the Napleton Sports Desk with David Greenberg.
The Cubs got off to a historically bad start offensively, but now take a look at some of these stats since April 17th and how they rank among teams in the MLB. It looks like they've actually started turning things around, and it's showing in the win column as they swept the Dodgers on Wednesday. Today they hosted the Pirates, so could they keep that same success going? Let's check out the highlights. A weird play here in the bottom of the first. With 2 outs, Anthony Rizzo skies one to right. It goes off the glove of Phillip Evans. It's a fair ball. That brings home Jock Peterson. That gives the Cubs a 1-0 lead. And the second with a man on second. Peterson fists one to right. That's down for a base hit. David Bodie comes around and slides in safely to give the Cubs a 2-0 lead. Jock went 3 for 4 on the day. Zach Davies had a great outing on the mound. How about this play here? Fielding his position to keep this one scoreless. Barehanded throw home for the first out of the inning. And the next batter, little chopper right back to him. He goes home to first for the double play to get out of it. Davies went 7 scoreless innings as the Cubs hang on for a 3-2 win. The White Sox are out in Kansas City opening their 3-game series with the Royals. Red-hot Carlos Rodon will take the bump for the Sox, looking to improve to 5-0 on the season and lower his already impressive .72 ERA. First pitch tonight is at 7.10. Even though the Blackhawks are eliminated from playoff contention, they're still finding ways to scrap out wins like they did last night, beating the Carolina Hurricanes 2-1 in overtime. Colin Delia was a major reason the Hawks were able to squeak out the win as he stopped 36 of 37 shots he faced. Head coach Jeremy Colliton said he was proud of the way his guys battled and avoided getting swept in the series.
When it gets hard, we fight through, and that doesn't just happen. You build it over time, and guys gain confidence in the league and understand what it takes to win.
You know, I think the team just absolutely battled, and I think we deserve that. And I was just happy, you know, to be a part of that.
The Ice Hogs open a home-and-home series tonight with the Wild from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, Iowa. Puck drop is set for 7 p.m. I'll have highlights for you later tonight, so make sure to rejoin us at 9 and 10. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.
Well, we continue our chilly streak. We didn't make it out of the 50s yet again, and it's going to get warmer, but not very quickly, Kevin.
At least we saw a little sunshine today. That helps. It's
yeah,
totally
sun always
gloomy.
improves a little bit.
It definitely does, and yeah, unfortunately this weekend's going to be cool, and then the rain's going to join in as well. We'll eventually warm up again, but pretty much this whole next week or so is going to be at least on the cooler side of normal. Now, here's a look at our first sworn interactive radar, sponsored by Rockford Auto Glass and more. You can find this on mystateline.com. No rain's going to bother us through the rest of the night. We're actually going to see a little bit of clearing in our cloud cover through the night tonight, but that's going to allow our temperatures to drop down to the low to mid 30s. Frost advisory is actually in effect for the entire state line, with the potential for some frost developing late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Now tomorrow we're likely stuck in the 50s again. We'll start out with a decent amount of sunshine in the morning before clouds are going to be building through the afternoon, and then we're going to see a chance of rain move in through the latter part of the afternoon and into the evening, likely sticking with us through the rest of the evening and through the night, then breaking up to more isolated showers as we head on into our Sunday. 50s again for Sunday, 60s returning for Monday. Most of the upcoming work week should be dry, just a slight chance as the system moves in late Wednesday into Thursday. Should be back into the 70s by Friday.
All right, thanks, Kevin.
And thank you for spending some time with us. Stay safe.